Hello, and welcome back to more Hollow Knight. So, last time, we managed to get the Dream Nail somehow, and we got some more health, and we've started to explore the Crystal Peak. Hello, in Skyline. Okay, so I need to explore the Crystal Peak some more. There's a certain ability that I really want to get right now. But for some strange reason, I'm not finding a way to get it. So. I don't know where either. Okay. Let's try doing this loop here. Okay, so you can't do that either. That seems like that opened more than... Oh, wait. I remember. It also turns off all these things. Ha ha ha. Don't have to ever do that again. Okay. All of them are off. Okay. Next up... Where is this? Oh, boy, more of these. Haha. And it is open. And they are all off now, too. Haha. Okay, so this room. We can't rest on that bench unless we take down this guy. Tired. So long. Crap. Not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to get some soul out of that guy. There we go. We'll try it. Oh! Yeah, that guy is tough. Thankfully, he's not going to challenge me the instant I get back there, but it's going to be a long walk. Well, that's something to check out after I get my my other part back. Hidden path. Where does it go?
Go on, Galaka, Sano Chere. Go on, Galaka, Sano Chere, Cherel, Gonele, go on, go on.
Oh, radiant being, we are blessed. Your rays touch us, your warmth fills us. Hallownest is born again, united in your blazing image. Oh. Light is life, beaming, pure, brilliant. Stifle that light is to suppress nature. Nature suppressed distorts, plagues us. Embrace light, achieve union. Ooh.
Go on, go on, go on,
That's a very annoying sound effect for that guy, by the way. So, I know exactly what's coming right now, because, I've done this before. I've found that spot before. I do not like what's coming. I do not have any ability to avoid it either. I've tried. That's the best I could do. Deep nest. That hole goes a long way down. The fact that I was able to break away from falling all the way down is going to save so much time on leaving this place, because I do not want to enter from up here. There's a much better spot to enter from. Yeah, and it took down a lot of the ceiling up here too, so yeah. Very easy to jump over that now. That is a long climb back up that I avoided. Now for one of the more infuriating areas. And you'll know why I call it infuriating in a little bit. Heal. What's down here? Oh boy, okay. Going to the right here does me no good. That's open now. So each of these is you traverse a small section of platforming or fights, and then you open a door. It's done there. Okay. Open a door. What's done there? Alright. Done there. Okay. Door open. I see that. There's a mantis over there in the dark. Aha. Heal. Door open. And then you have this. Challenge.
Kika.
You can't get through that door without challenging them. So those doors are now permanently open, which is in my favor because it basically means I only have a few things to contest on my way down here because I'm probably going to die a few times. I've beaten these guys twice, but yeah. That should explain exactly how well I think I'm gonna do. I can't even manage to heal, even when it gives me a clear opening like that. My problem is that I'm so indecisive. Heal. Now I have now I have two once to deal with. part of the challenge is that, the Hollow Knight cannot duck. Ow. Darn it, got hit. Ow. Heal. Ow! Ow. I knew that was coming. First, my indecisiveness. Ah! Ah! Wow, okay, it looks like I'm gonna get this. Oh, wow, I got him. Okay. And now they bow to me. Haha. That door on the left is open, but I don't want to do that yet. Remember what I said earlier? So now all the mantises bow to me. They're not just monsters, they do actually recognize strength. Since I beat the Mantis Lords, I do not have to fight any mantises anymore ever. Which means that, passing through the Mantis village and territory is completely free. There are no enemies here at all. So if I tried to come through here earlier, he would have shut the gate, but now he doesn't. Helena Seal. The reason that's important that he won't shut the gate is because there's a bench right over here. Mark of Pride. That's a charm. That's a lot of cash. 620? That's insane. Well, that was worth it. Pinch. Mark of Pride is greatly increases the range of the bearer's nail, allowing them to strike foes from further away. I'll go with Horse Run. No. Swords of Agony. Yeah. Yeah, now any spot with mantises, they will not challenge us. Aha. And yes, of course, you can see that down there. That is another route to Deep Nest. Vestor Lords, what strength. Wow. The mantises sure beat out a lot of foes. Yeah, now I feel a little more comfortable coming into Deep Nest. Deep Nest is always an unsettling place, but, coming in the way I did. This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and the passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave. Though, if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy my map? What a horrid warren of angry beasts. It's going to take a whole lot of effort to climb out of this dark pit. I think I'll hide here a little longer. Yeah, so you see that pit there that I jumped out of where it says up to fungal wastes? Yeah, that's why I jumped, that's why I ran over to the left, because I did not want to take the whole huge climb all the way back up. Looks like I fall into that area. In case you're wondering, yes, all of Deep Nest is like this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave here for the moment. I know I just got a bench, but if we came over here earlier, then we would have no ability to follow Hornet. But here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Halneth's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. Nice. I don't get it. What's the point of those things? There's one way opened. Nice. The city's gates are sealed, but a large knight statue. There's a socket on its chest. Insert the city crest. And now we're stuck here. Can't do anything about that floor. But it would be a way out. Okay. So, fun fact, those things sound effects are taken from, cockatrices. I learned that from, talking with, I learned that from a, person who owned cockatrices, apparently. Okay. No map for this area. I mean, they sounded like birds. I just didn't realize that they were actually birds. Instead of, they didn't generate sounds, they actually recorded a bird. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. Capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere, I suppose, if their cave roofs stayed strong. I suppose. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roofs stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. We'll see that. If you look down from here, through the rain, you can just make out those twisted sentries, their husks still stuck in endless patrol. I'd be cautious around them, my short friend. Their training will not have been forgotten. This city presents some formidable foes. Isn't this a wonderful spot for a rest? I so love the sound of the rain upon glass. Alnef's heart. Magnificent, even in mourning. City of Tears. To forge the perfect nail. Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later, if you're still breathing.
Ranjo Stenja.
Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly. Yes.
Jonsha.
As you wish. I'll get to work then.
Garadel Akari.
There we go. Reforging is complete. And when he says far more deadly, I think it's like your damage goes from like 1 to 4 or something like that. It's insane. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes.
Vendasu.
You're still here. Is there something else you want? If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. Alright. I'll come back with some pale ore. But yes, I should find that things die a little faster now. Which should make a lot of things easier. The game actually suggests that you come here before, like there's an NPC who actually comes by and suggests that you come here before going to face the Mantis Lords. But the NPC only shows up if you actually lose to the Mantis Lords, which I didn't, obviously. Seal. And if you come over here, this short one's got an odd look about it. Though vaguely familiar?
Gachael,
Aye. Come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine, and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Relic Seeker Lim. Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some? I'll offer a fair trade for each. So he gives you some cash and some lore every time you bring him stuff. There's no other use for the stuff that you bring him to sell. So there's no point in not selling them to him. Wanderer's Journal. These journals give us an interesting glimpse into the minds and hearts of those who lived before us. They're common finds, so I can't offer you too much for them.
Gachael,
Wanderer's Journal, eh? Though there are common finds about the kingdom, I much enjoy the deciphering of their text. Read together, they paint a morbid tale. It seems fate was unkind to most who travel within Hellenist's ruin.
Velmi Ardred.
Another Wanderer's Journal? I might not offer a lot for each, but they're plentiful about the caverns, and I doubt you'll find another willing to make to make trade for Geo. Correct. You won't.
Velmi Ardred.
Hellenist Seal. Hello, Shane White. It's an onyx. Just doing some exploring in Hollow Knight. These ornate seals were the official symbols of the king and his knights, and were treasured by those who carried them. The king and his knights are long gone, but the seals still hold value as curiosities. I'll pay a modest price for them.
Velmi Ardred.
A Hellenist seal, eh? Very interesting, this. Do you know of the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures of Hellenist, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearance seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time. It'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities.
Velmi Ardred.
That's nice to hear. I had a really tough time getting home today. They closed off pretty much every route home because of an accident or something on the highway. I have no idea what happened on the highway, but they blocked off the bridge over the highway, they blocked off the highway itself, they blocked off every route that was approaching the highway, and pretty much the only way that I could get home was by going 45 minutes out of my way.
Oh, Paul.
Another Hallownest seal? Pass it over. I enjoy collecting their like, but there's little information to be gained of each. Mind you, they do keep a nice shine about them, and there's nothing wrong with appreciating something purely on aesthetic merits.
Velmi Ardred. War's son?
Hallownest seal, eh? Give it here. Do you have anything else for me? If not, get your damp little self out of my home.
Helmadilka.
Looks like you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any in good condition, bring them to me and I'll give you a fair amount of geo for them. I forgot to buy the simple key. Oh well.
Gala Negosa, Dros.
Then we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing.
Hakana Sagamos.
If, knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hallownest perpetuation, seek the Graven Ash, and the market would grant to one like you. So fun fact, before you even check this right here, whenever you open up the map, it flashes the icons, like, the story icons onto the map. So, the story icon that would appear in pretty much the exact center of the screen here, that's always there. But only for a couple of seconds, then or for a couple of frames, and then it realizes, wait, you don't have that yet. I found that out in editing, because I can go frame by frame. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the Black Vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hallownest lasts eternal. Black Egg Temple added to map. Did it again. Yeah, so that symbol there that was just added, that's always there when you're in Forgotten Crossroads. It's just it's only there for like 2 frames, and you wouldn't notice it otherwise. Funny. I can hit them through the door. I'm getting soul through the door. I killed him through the door. Nice. I killed both of them through the door. Okay. Didn't even have to go in. I don't know how you can go in. Just, it wasn't letting me. Okay. Do not have a map for this area. Ow. Oh my goodness. I've been having a problem with those guys all day today. Aha. It's kind of funny hearing these sounds now and knowing that they belong to cockatrices. The sound of the bird foes. That's still there. That's funny. Wow, that's gotta be one of the easiest one of those guys ever. If only I can get across. Come on. Alright. No. I want my map. That was very fast. Okay. A tall machine with the symbol of a bench. Insert Geo. Yes. Chart the world. What joy. If only Zelda could share the thrill. Isn't this a change from those twisty natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Starting in such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far? Okay, so where I am right now is actually pretty close to the route back to the Fungalists. We've both come far to reach this grand place. While I'm about these buildings, I must remember to collect a trinket or two for Zelda. Okay. So I could go to the right. Or I could not. Oh, hello. Why does the air weep? Is this kingdom trying to mock me? I shed my last tear long ago. Boy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them? The guards who still patrol the city even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duty is no virtue. Okay. Doors open. Ha 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 ha. I love that. Works just as well in this game as it does in Ori. I don't have alert command, unfortunately. I'm not using a Streamlabs bot, and I have to make all the commands myself, and it doesn't have APIs. I try. Ow. But thanks for the lurk. Alright, Whispering Tree. Ow. Aha. Aha. Simple key. Awesome. I don't even have to worry about the fact that I didn't buy one. What's it say? Promised plenty. Souls to serve. Soul twisted. And there's a bench, and it looks like a stag station all the way up there. Okay. $89 essence. Map is updated. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Answer Geo, yes. I'm gonna make use of all this Geo now. I remember this station well. A common trip it was. Goods from all over the kingdom were transported here. Not a lot was sent back the other way, though. We go to Dirtmouth. Simple key. And then the rancid egg. I found this under the counter. Some creature must have laid it in here while I was stuck down in the ruins. I suppose you could buy it? I won't miss its sour odor. Still looking for something to buy? Is your Geo weighing you down? Unfortunately, you seem to have cleared out everything I'd be willing to part with. Nothing left at all. I think there might be a few old trinkets down in my storeroom, but I lost the key a while ago. So, no more business between us, I'm afraid. For now, at least. Get out of here and let me spend some quality time with all the Geo you've gifted me. How many? Oh, I can use it right now. Okay. I need 7 more for that. Okay. Lots and lots of Geo. And Grub Song! There we go. Before going into Deepnest, I absolutely positively wanted to have Grub Song. Grub Song is another one of those things that I want to try and avoid ever taking off. A toll machine with the symbol of a lift. Insert Geo? Yes. We saw this earlier. There's some quick travel for us. And of course, we also couldn't get in here prior to opening that. Awesome. That was worth it. Okay. Soul Sanctum. An ornate door. Oh. Welcome to the stream, Christian ACD, and thanks for the follow. I can't actually read that while that's there. An ornate door made from glistening metal. There's a slot for some kind of key. Not a simple key, apparently. I have that. Yeah, having that would be... Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's gonna make this so much easier. Oh, yes. Awesome. Haha. That makes this so much easier. Okay. I don't know that I ever discovered that before. Break through the wall there. You never really get a chance to heal against that guy, unfortunately. Spell Twister. Boss fight time. Way off in the distance. But of course he can teleport. The Soul Master. Ow. Ow. Heal. Heal. Ow. Heal. Yeah, we're not done yet. Ow. Haha. Heal. Now we are done. My goodness, that's a tough fight. I'm surprised I didn't die. Desolate Dive. Tap A while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. Spells will deplete soul. That is a spell. Heal. Okay. We cannot leave the way we came. Lots of cash. Some soul. Ow. Aha. Record Cinda. Spare thought for those consumed. Through their grace, we are evolved. No plague of mind shall overcome us now. Yeah, that didn't work. Heal. Come on. Can I hold on to my health? Oh, and a seal. Heal.
Velmi Ardred.
Oh, Paul.
A Wanderer's Journal? Yes, yes. I'll add it to the pile with the others. I don't know when I'll get to decipher this one. It's long, hard work translating the many languages of the bugs that explore these caverns.
Velmi Ardred.
Oh, Paul.
Another Hollowness seal? Others have told me there's a statue out by the city's entrance depicting a large knightly figure. Could be one of the kingdom's great five. I'd have looked it over myself, but the gate's long been shut tight, and it's too much hassle taking the long way around with all those blasted huffs about.
Helma Delka.
And now this. Mechanism with a simple keyhole. Use the simple key? Yes. And now it's open. The Royal Waterways. This place is a maze. An absolute maze. Ow. Ow, 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 that hurt so much. Also, those guys, you do not want to aggravate them. I don't think I've ever seen this guy before. I'll find you again. The water will bring you to me. I just need to keep searching and praying. When we meet again, I want you to say that you're sorry. Don't take something if it isn't yours. That's the law. Huck. Everything you see, it belongs to me. Don't be angry. I'll share my food with you if you give me Geo. Purchase food, sure. This Geo is mine now. Don't try to take it back. Here, take your food with you when you leave. Rancid egg. I'll share my food with you if you give me Geo. It costs less now. I know what rancid eggs are useful for. And it costs more again. I think it's randomly assigned. If you don't want it, I'll keep it. Alright. Well, I guess if I ever want more rancid eggs, this is where I have to come. That's nice to know. I didn't know that those were that there was an infinite supply of rancid eggs, so
Hito's gone.
from one boss fight to another.
Mera, mera, ako. Rumas.
Yep, from one boss fight to another. Haha. This one is actually pretty tough. The Dung Defender.
Doma, doma.
Heal.
Doma, doma. Ule mama! Doma, doma!
Haha. Heal. Heal. Ow. Heal.
Doma, doma!
Ow.
Doma, doma!
Heal.
Doma, doma, doma,
Heal.
doma, 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 doma! Doma, doma!
Heal.
Tibolet! Ule mama!
Aha! Defender's Crest. And that drains the water, or a lot of it. Or not water, acid. King's Station. You've been to the Queen's Station, now this is the King's Station. Cash there. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert Geo. It's a very expensive one. Ah, many stag stations have been opened. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies the Stag Nest, a place where I was born and raised. I'd thought its location lost in my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll again find that nest. Ah, I would like that very much. Little one, we stand in the King's Station, named of course for the King of Hallownest, he who ordered the building of the stagways and stations. The king never rode the stagways himself, but I've heard he was a glorious bug to behold, bright and radiant in visage, so much so it hurt to look at him. Ah, darn it. Okay, so there's a thing up there, but it's a pain to get. But there's a bench right here, so... Ah. Palinus seal. That's one of the things you can get for pogoing. That one's actually, that was very early to get that, by the way. Okay, we're over here in the King's Station. There's some other stuff I can do here. This is also a shortcut. The resting grounds. But the resting grounds also has some elements of other locations here. Namely, Deep Nest. Yeah, those things are a little creepy. Just a little bit. Haha! I got one to kill the other. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why? Why so many today? Like, normally it's only one or two, but today it's been like a couple dozen. Ow! Well, that's painful. Another reason to have Grub Song. Ow! Grub Song. Oh boy. Whoa there! Can I lure you into the spikes? Not quite. Yes, yes I can. Haha. So dark. I agree. Wonders Journal. Soul Eater. The entire room is shaped like a shell. And then back over here and... the way to go up, right? Where was that? It was right over here. the
La mer finello.
Ray Mourner. Ah, Mahone. This world, this cruel, sinful world. Why does she wake? Why does she persist? Ah, Le Maire. You could not know of tragedy as complete as Shay's. True lovers stripped apart, two worlds that could not meet. And now, my lover, dead so long in time, dead so far away, buried, why not? Aye, amongst its hateful kin that did deny our union, that did reject Shay's outsideness. She doesn't suppose. Nalo, could she ask? Could she burden? Glimmer, could you deliver gift to her grave? This gift is maybe small, but the trek is long. She rests amongst her kind near our queen's lush refuge. Would such a thing be done? She asks. Perhaps impossible things? Bad things? For Le Maire to take up such a quest would be kindness she has near forgotten. Is it the gift? Yes. Delicate flower. Rare boon you grant Le Maire. It would be Shay's last request. After this, to never lay burden on another. A sacred flower is the offering. It is a rare, delicate object, one of a kind. You must cherish it. You must act as though it were your own heart. If you were to get hurt whilst carrying it, or did attempt to ride those jolting transit beasts, it would forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of the queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, Le Maire. My hopes I place upon you, and my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass. Nails and claws. Why must it be so?
Ketel sanalo.
Her grave lies in the middle of the queen's old retreat. A far journey from here, and the roads between are fraught with beasts. Safe tiding on your journey. My heart does flutter and feel such kindness from so tiny a creature. She didn't say it. She said it was one of a kind, but I'm fairly certain that, if you do get hurt and it breaks, then you can come back and she'll, like, revive the flower. So, yeah, we'll be making use of that, because I haven't even attempted, the Queen's Gardens yet, which is where she's asking me to go. And she's also asking me to get there without getting hurt, which is... yeah, that's not happening. Not right now. I don't think I'm even gonna get out of this room without getting hurt. Flower destroyed, like I said. Alnef Seal. You said it's one of a kind, but I'm fairly certain that if you go back, there's another one. Or she'll revive it or something. Blue Lake. This is the supply of all the water that is raining down on Hallownest. Or the City of Tears, rather. I do believe that I can do the the Queen's Gardens now, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt that. That place calls to me. Somewhere beyond this lake, perhaps? It is.
Saranageno.
Arrgh, what a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This serenity is a bore.
War.
So peaceful. So dull.
War. Sana.
I can't do anything with that yet. How are we looking on charms? I need 3 more, huh? Okay. I'm gonna get the Shaman Stone. Are you a spellcaster, you little scoundrel? Oh, I'm only teasing. If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. I've heard it will make a spell much stronger. Steady body. I love the simple design of this little fellow. Very classy. It's made out of a nice, solid, heavy material, too. Wherein you'll be able to stay firmly in place when swinging your little nail around. Quick focus. The crystal set in the center is lovely, isn't it? Exquisite, even. I've heard the crystals help you to focus, so if that's something you're interested in, you should take this beauty home. Charm notch. How many charms do I need for this? 7 more. Okay. Oh man, I finished one of those. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was something else. Okay. Well, there's that anyway. A fossilized gome wedged into the rock. The only way to get that information. Now we have a series of, something like boss fights. The Brooding Mullet. Which is, by the way, pretty much impossible if you don't have dash, so... Didn't realize it could go over there. Crap! That's a long walk. Did I rescue any more of you? I think I did.
Wah-ha.
Rancid egg. Spirit back. Hello. And all my cash. And now let's try this again. I really should take advantage of my extreme thumbnail a little better. Heal. Ow. Ow. Heal. Ow. Ah. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'll come back to this later. But yeah, I think I'll come back to this. Okay, save him. Here we go. The Howling Cliffs. We've been here before. This is actually where you start the game. This is also the furthest west you can go in the entire game. Right over here. You can't actually leave the map. King's Idol. There's that 100 that we need. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. Wanderer's Journal. If you leave the screen, then all the essence stuff goes away, so I want to get that first. by goes away, I don't mean that it's gone forever. It's just, you have to go back to the Whispering Root. Which is a pain, so, you know. He's somewhere near here. Here we go.
Make him noise.
Enjoying the bracing air? We're quite close to Halnest's borders and those desolate plains that surround it. In this direction, I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change from the tight confines of the caverns. I've drawn out a small map for the area. It's a simple one, and more for completion, really. Not knowing the full extent of a region can be quite frustrating.
Chocolate,
I
correct.
chanced upon a strange bug atop these cliffs. His house isn't far from here. A very imposing figure he was, and no doubt lethal with a nail. I suspect you two might share more in common than him and I.
Chocolate, correct. This.
Not that way. I get this done first. No. Crap. That's a long way down. Time to climb all the way back up. That's it. Finally. That's a lot of essence there. We got up to all the way up to 135 just doing this area. Off to the right. Joni's Blessing. Ah, I see you bear my blessing. Can't remember giving it, but my memory has been a little lacking of late. And she's worth 1 essence. Joni's Blessing. It costs 4. Blessed by Joni, the kindly heretic, transfigures vital fluids into blue lifeblood. The bearer will have a healthier shell and can take more damage, but they will not be able to heal themselves by focusing soul. I think you get like plus 4 health, but they're all blue. All of them are blue, so like I'd have 10 health, but they'd all be blue health. Corpse of a large bug. I activated one of the DLCs. Aha. Joni's Repose. My brother, Shio. How fare you in that green kingdom of thorns you call home? I think of you every time I raise my nail. Do you ever close your eyes and remember the time we spent together with Oro and our master? I like to think you do. Nailmaster Motto. Ah, well met. Yes, I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nailmaster Motto, who was taught the art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. Learn the master's nail art? Of course. Cyclone Slash. Hold Y to concentrate injury into the nail. Release the button while holding up or down to perform the Cyclone Slash. Your form, exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say that I consider you to be my child. Yes, when I saw you perform my nail art, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you.
Bam. Finelo.
It costs nothing.
Bam.
Except, you know, time. All right. I've never made it here without the dream nail. I am Gorb. Bow. Bow, 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 bow to Gorb. The Great Mind. I am Gorb. Ascend, ascend. Ascend, ascend, ascend with Gorb. Down to the warrior dream. There's a bench right there. I'll go ahead. Also, Gorb is not... Gorb is probably the easiest warrior dream to my knowledge. Obviously, he gets harder as you go, but he's really not that hard. Like, he's in his final stage now, by the way. Darn it! I can't believe I didn't beat him. That's the first time I've died to him, to my knowledge. Now, where's my shade? Over here? No. Ah, it's further. There it is. I guess I'll come back to Gorb later as well. Nah, I'll get him. Okay, that was embarrassing. There we go. I am Gorb, the Great Mind, the Pain. Ascend, ascend. I am. Yeah, when you kill the warrior dreams, they are worth 100 essence. Here lies Gorb, the Great Mind. So yeah, always worth it. Because you need a lot of essence in order to finish. In order to finish this. I don't recall the exact number, but I know it's over 1,000. No, I haven't ever gotten it. I just know that I just know that because I have actually looked up some stuff about this game. Basically, whenever something was, really annoying me, I looked it up. Yeah, so this is what I did. The roads between are dark and long, but the Master's light will always guide us. A new land, different from the last. How many more will we see?
Oh, Chitari.
Ah, look there! Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. Ugh, it fills me with dread. I think at best I try to ignore it.
Oh, Chitari.
This person here is the reason why we need lots and lots and lots and lots of Geo. Like, I don't even have enough for the first thing that she sells. Shadow and fire will dance together so prettily, I think. Ah, divine. Did you call us? You called us, and we came. We came! You don't look scared. Why did you call us? Ah, it doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came, and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. I want it! I'll go fetch it for you. When flame burns bright inside one's mind, can heed the call across lands and time.
Babala Geno.
Rum. You called us? Speak to Master. So, was you who called us? Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grim, master of this troop. Troop Master Grim. The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. A fine stage you choose. This kingdom followed by worm and root. Perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required. Grimchild. Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame and dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame and return it to me. Together, marvels shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one. For this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays a key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you.
Baba Gondala.
The flame, seek it out. For master, for a kin. Now we have a sign for the Grim Troop.
Odula. Nahato.
To reach Dirtmouth, most travelers take circuitous routes around the cliffs beside us. It's a hard trek now, but in the kingdom's prime, things were far simpler. There's an old pass in the cliffs that once allowed easy access. The bridge up to it has long since crumbled away, and even without it, a huge door bars entry. I can't complain, mind you. It's meant we've only ever had to accommodate a trickle of travelers, even during our busiest times. I wouldn't want hordes of bugs to descend on Dortmouth. I like the quiet.
YOLO no Tugovis.
So King's Pass is where we where we started, and we started from falling from the Howling Cliffs. All right. Then next up, I do want to show you what happens when we put on the Grimchild. Grimchild, worn by those who take part in the Grim Troops ritual. The bearer must seek the Grimkin and collect their flames. Uncollected flames will appear on the bearer's map. So if we put it on and look at the map, we've got one to the right of us, we can't get there yet, one down in the green path, and one in the City of Tears. Actually right next to a stag station, so... And we've got the Grim Child following us around as well. No? Fine. Ow. That was my own stupid fault. There it is. We do actually have to fight these things. It's an absolute pain. Oh, that's how you do that. And the Grimkin are an absolute pain. All of these guys are an absolute pain. They're all the exact same, and... all take forever. They're all the exact same, and they're all a pain, and they all take forever. Not helped by the fact that they love to hide in walls. Finally. That's one flame. How much longer? Kill it! How much longer? Dangerous! How much longer? Kill it! How much longer? Kill the empty one! How much longer must I dig? I don't know how you're supposed to get over there. I've got one idea as to how you're supposed to get over there, but even then I'm not certain. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You could just walk over here this whole time? My goodness. Could have come here ages ago. Like I thought I could. Yeah, you need dash and Volva. Got another platforming section here. Ow. Heal. Consume the crystal heart. Hold ZL while on the ground or clinging to a wall to concentrate the force. Release the button to blast forwards and fly through the air. Whee! Super dash. Finally, I got the super dash. Haha. Ow. This is also what you want Grub Song for? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, got across. Awesome. No. Whoa. Deep focus. Naturally formed within a crystal over a long period, draws in soul from the surrounding air. The bearer will focus soul at a slower rate, but the healing effect will double. Huh. Gome. I'm sorry, and I'm only reading off my computer screen, so I gotta hide the chat. Thickly armored, it bursts from the ground to seize prey in its fangs. These brutes seem impervious to most damage, so you can sharpen your weapons on their thick hide or just slash away at them for your own amusement. You barely seem to notice. Entombed husk. Mummified remains, deformed and enraged by infection. Life seed. Small scuttling seed filled with lifeblood, which can be extracted and consumed for its healthful properties. Volatile moss skin. The gas that seeps from their growths smells invitingly sweet, but it will burn through shell and flesh if you get too close. Obble. Fat, slow, flying bug. Frequently discharges the acidic liquid stored in its round body. Does it realize what a nuisance it is? Drifting around, spilling its noxious juices everywhere it goes? If you see any, make sure to kill them. Mantis Youth. As it grows, it loses the ability to fly. Passage into adulthood is often celebrated, but as time goes by, we realize what we have lost. Mantis Warrior. If you venture too deep into the fungal forests, these warriors will stand in your way. What is it they guard, deep at the bottom of their territory? Mantis Lords. Leaders of the Mantis tribe and its finest warriors. They bear thin nail lances and attack with blinding speed. The Mantis tribe and the bugs of old Hallownest had no love for each other. The Mantises outlived their rivals, though, and their civilization still stands. Husk Sentry. Animated remains of a Hallownest sentry. Still retains some memory of its former task. Every Sentry. One of few in Hallownest strong enough to wield a great nail. Winged Sentry. Flying Sentry of Hallownest, patrols the heights of the vast cavern in which the city was built. Lance Sentry. Winged Sentry of Hallownest, equipped with a nail lance, charges at threats or throws its lance from a distance. Mistake. Once a highly intelligent bug, deformed by the misuse of soul. These fools meddled with the soul of other creatures and lost their shape. Now they skulk through the shadows of their sanctum like slugs, hoping their old brothers will build them new bodies. Folly. Once a highly intelligent bug, inflated by misuse of soul. I heard whispers that the secret these fools were searching for was immortality, to live forever. I've never heard of anything so obscene. Soul Twister, highly intelligent bug that uses arcane knowledge to twist soul into vicious spells. Soul Warrior, learned bug, wielding a refined pen blade, enhances its combat prowess with harvested soul. Soul Master, head of the Soul Sanctum, hoarded soul hoping to stave off Hallownest's affliction, but eventually became intoxicated by its power. The bugs of Hallownest tried all kinds of tricks and rituals and prayers to rid themselves of the infection, but to no avail. Perhaps the infection came from somewhere deep inside them that they could not escape. Husk Dandy, former member of Hallownest High Society, limited offensive ability. Cowardly Husk. Although made aggressive by the force inside, old instincts still occasionally compelled to run from danger. Gluttonous Husk uses its corpulent body as a weapon. Great Husk Sentry. Animal remains of a Great Sentry, the most elite of the city's guards. Wields of Great Nail and Shell. Its powerful attacks cause heavy damage. Bellfly. Thin wings hide a highly volatile body. Will give its own life to protect its territory. Angry creature with no regard for its own life. Creature without fear. Can it truly be called prey? Killflip. Odd creature that adapts to changing situations by flipping over and using the limbs on the other side of its body. Warmth. Tiny and placid, but swells to enormous size when threatened. Dung Defender. Skilled combatant living at the heart of the waterways. Assails intruders with balls of compacted dung. Fighting for honor or for loyalty. You may as well be fighting for dust. If you want to kill, do it for your own sake. That is the nature of a true hunter. Flukemon. Worm-like creature that prefers damp, dark habitats. Husk Miner. The bugs of Hallownest lusted after the strangest things in life. They would dig furtively through dirt for stone, or, and in particular, the crystals that grow at the top of the world. Dirt Carver, swarming predator of the Deep Nest, burrows through the ground and bursts out to surprise prey. Gorb, lingering dream of a fallen warrior. A mysterious life form that claimed to contain all of the world's knowledge inside of its distended brain. I am Gorb. Gorb. Grimkin Novice, young and playful member of the Grim Troop. As part of the ritual, it gathers Scarlet Flame within its torch. It will relinquish the flame once defeated. Shadows dream of endless fire. Flames devour an ember swoop. One will light the Nightmare Lantern. Call and serve the Grimm's Dead Troop. The Grimm's Dread Troop. The Grim Troop? Okay. That is going to be all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.